Next at 9, unwelcome guests may be arriving in your home through new carpet. Find out how many people are affected.
A 1-year-old baby dies in an apartment fire in Antioch. The economy is still slow to turn around, though, especially in the Silicon Valley. There are some companies, however, that did show some growth last year. In San Francisco Business Times, Silicon Valley Business Journal reporter Sabrina Kang takes a look at a pair of fast-growing companies and what they have in common.
Tech jobs may be going overseas, but globalization is also bringing work here. According to the Silicon Valley Business Journal, the fastest-growing private company in the South Bay is Open Harbor. The San Carlos software services company helps businesses efficiently import and export their products.
About 7% of the dollars associated with every import and export is spent on what's called customs-related activities. That is the documentation and the work you have to do to submit goods to allow them to move across borders.
The complexity of the trade process, plus new security concerns after the September 11th terrorist attacks, have increased demand for Open Harbor's services. Another of the journal's fastest-growing companies relies on business overseas.
If you think about globalization or any of those sorts of things, we're right in the middle of it.
Jim Reddy is CEO of Monte Vista Software. Monte Vista went from 20 workers when starting up just 4 years ago to a couple hundred employees today.
We're booting the operating system.
The company builds software for operating systems based on the Linux code. It targets just about every product that uses an OS except for personal computers. Its biggest orders are coming from overseas.
Just from the beginning, there's this little 20-person company getting orders from France and Germany and Japan and Taiwan. And it's kind of a remarkable story to me in one sense, and that is that these very large companies were willing to spend real money with some guys in Sunnyvale, 7,000 miles away.
Reddy, who encourages his workers to have fun, even organized a band. He says there's only one downside to the growth of his company.
Good business has been tough on the band.
Sabrina Kang, Kron4 News.
To read up on the fastest-growing private companies in the South Bay, read this week's Business Journal put out in a special supplement.